Solutions, 2nd edition, Elementary, by Tim Faller and Paul A. Davis. Published and copyright, Oxford University Press, 2012. cd3.
Unit 8, Lesson 8A, Exercise 1.
Beach, cave, desert, forest, hill, island, jungle, lake, mountains, ocean, river, sea, valley, volcano, waterfall.
Lesson 8A, Exercise 4. 1.
The Black Forest is in Europe.
2.
Bondi Beach is in Australasia.
3.
The Yangtze River is in Asia.
4.
The Rocky Mountains are in North America.
5.
The Sahara Desert is in Africa.
6.
Lake Titicaca is in South America.
Lesson 8A, Exercises 5 and 6.
Do you need a holiday? Our island is the perfect place to come. In the east of the island are beautiful mountains, perfect for climbing or walking. In the south are quiet beaches. Relax there and swim in the warm blue sea. In the north, you can see our famous waterfall. And in the west is the desert. An amazing place to visit. All in all, we can promise you the holiday of a lifetime.
Lesson 8B, Exercise 5. 1.
Humans are more intelligent than dogs.
2.
Ferraris are more expensive than Nissans.
3.
Asia is bigger than Africa.
4.
Sweden is colder than Spain.
5.
Water is heavier than ice.
6.
Skiing is more dangerous than reading magazines.
7.
Whales are larger than sharks.
Lesson 8C, Exercise 2.
A famous landmark. This photo shows a famous landmark in the desert of Central Australia. European explorers saw it for the first time in 1873 and named it Ayers Rock. The original inhabitants of this part of Australia, the Aborigines, call it Uluru. It is 348 metres high, 3.6 kilometres long and 1.9 kilometres wide. It is a beautiful red-brown colour, especially when the sun shines on it early in the morning and in the evening. When tourists want to visit Uluru, They often start 440 kilometres away in a town called Alice Springs. People on these trips usually sleep outside under the stars, not in tents, because it's more exciting. A fire keeps away snakes and other animals during the night. And when the sun comes up in the morning, the view of Uluru is amazing. After breakfast, visitors often walk around the base of the rock. There are caves around the base of the rock, and inside them you can see paintings. Some of them are thousands of years old. By law, Uluru belongs to the Aborigines, and they still use it today for religious ceremonies. Because of this, they ask visitors not to climb it. However, about 100,000 visitors each year ignore this request.
Lesson 8C, Exercises 5 and 6. Speaker 1, Zoe.
Last September, I went to the Victoria Falls with my husband. What an amazing place! The falls are part of the Zambezi River, and they're between the two African countries of Zambia and Zimbabwe. We stayed in a hotel in Zambia. From our room at the hotel, we could see the Zambezi River. We went fishing there a couple of times. We also went swimming in part of the river that's only a few metres from the top of the waterfall. I know it sounds dangerous, but in fact it's safe. Well, it's quite safe. Anyway, it was a great holiday.
Speaker 2, Mark.
I travelled across North America last summer with two friends. We visited Canada and the USA. It was a 10-week trip and it was amazing. My favourite place was probably the Grand Canyon in Arizona. It's huge and there's a river at the bottom. You can go canoeing in the river, but we didn't do that. We went mountain biking at the top. It was a great way to see the scenery. We were there for a whole day, so we had lots of time to explore. The weather was really hot though, too hot.
Speaker 3, Joe.
My wife and I were in China last year. It was a 6-week holiday. About halfway through, I went on a 2-day trip to Huangshan to do some bird watching. My wife hates bird watching, so she didn't come with me. She stayed in Shanghai for those 2 days. Huangshan is a really famous mountain. About 15 million tourists visit it every year. It's an amazing place to go walking and explore the beautiful valleys. When I went, I stayed the night at a small hotel. The next morning, I looked out of the window and saw the top of the mountain above the clouds. It was spectacular, really beautiful.
Lesson 8D, Exercise 3.
The tallest. The widest. The easiest. The hottest. The most interesting. The best. The worst. The furthest.
Lesson 8D, Exercise 6. 1.
The answer is B. France is the smallest country.
2. The answer is B. Lake Baikal is the deepest lake in the world.
3,
The answer is B. The kangaroo is the fastest animal.
4,
The answer is A. The blue whale is the biggest animal in the world.
5,
The answer is B. Buenos Aires is the furthest south.
6,
The answer is A. Greenland is the largest island in the world.
Lesson 8E, Exercise 2. 1,
Hippo,
2,
bear,
3,
mosquito,
4,
bat,
5,
lion,
6,
tiger,
7,
eagle,
8,
horse,
9,
rhino,
10,
elephant,
11,
crocodile,
12,
spider,
13,
dolphin,
14,
fly.
Lesson 8F, Exercise 1.
Shall we go on a skiing holiday? Alice and Toby love skiing.
I don't think that's a great idea. It's really expensive. We need something cheaper.
How about going camping? That's cheap.
I don't know. The weather isn't very good at this time of year. I'd prefer to go on a city break.
That sounds good. But where?
Why don't we go to Madrid?
That's perfect. Shall we look for flights online?
Yes. I'll text Alice and Toby and tell them our idea.
Lesson 8F, Exercises 4 and 5.
Look at this holiday. It looks good.
Can I see?
Yes, look. How about going on this cycling holiday? You're outside all day, in the fresh air. It's really healthy.
I don't think that's a great idea. The scenery looks really boring. Just lots of hills.
Well, what do you suggest?
How about going on this canoeing holiday? The scenery is really beautiful. Oh, look at the mountains.
I don't know. It's very tiring, I expect. And I can't canoe.
Oh, well, let's find something else then. Why don't we go on this jungle trek?
Really? Does it look good?
Yes. It says you walk in a group of 12 people, so it's a good way to make friends.
But I don't like insects. There are always millions of them in the jungle. Ugh, I hate them.
Well... what about this one? Shall we go horse riding in the Alps?
Horse riding? That sounds good.
The Alps are beautiful, and there aren't many insects.
OK, that's perfect.
Skills Roundup 1 to 8.
Hello?
Hi, is that Anna?
Yes. Hello?
This is George.
Oh, hi, George. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. You?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm really sorry I didn't phone you back when you left that message. I was really busy that weekend. And now I'm back home in Poland.
Oh, that's okay.
I had an email from Libby. She told me about that man in the garden.
Yes, that was really strange.
Who was he? Did you find out?
No, but he lied about the rabbit. So I suppose he was a burglar, or a criminal of some kind. He wasn't a neighbour.
That's weird. And scary. I hope he doesn't come back.
Me too. So, did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. I went out with my brother and 2 of his friends on Saturday evening. We went bowling.
That's fun.
Yes, but something really weird happened. My brother's friend has got a car, so we drove there. We parked in the street in the town centre. But when we went back to the car at about 11 o'clock, it wasn't there.
Oh, so what did you do?
Well, we decided to call the police. But then my brother saw the car. It was about 100 meters away outside a nightclub. The car was in a completely different place, but it was fine.
That's really strange. Were the doors open or locked?
Locked.
That's impossible. Perhaps you made a mistake. You probably parked outside the nightclub and then forgot.
Maybe, but I don't think so.
Anyway, before I forget, the reason I called is... Can I have your address?
Sure. Why?
I've got something to send you. It's a Noisette CD. We talked about them on the train to London. Do you remember?
Yes, I do. Thanks. That's really kind of you. I really want to hear that.
Unit 9, Lesson 9A, Exercise 2. 1,
Farmer,
2,
hairdresser,
3,
engineer,
4,
journalist,
5,
nurse,
6.
teacher,
Not illustrated.
actor, architect, artist, builder, doctor, electrician, factory worker, lawyer, mechanic, musician, plumber, programmer, receptionist, scientist, secretary, shop assistant, soldier, taxi driver, vet, waiter.
Lesson 9A, Exercise 4. 1,
Yes, right. I'm going to feed the chickens now. Then I need to check the horses. Yes. Yes, okay. What? No! That wasn't me. It was the pig. Okay, see you later.
Two.
I see. So you want a house with 8 bedrooms and how many bathrooms? 6. No problem. Well, no, I sometimes design houses bigger than that. Now, I need some idea of the style of building you want. Yes. Okay.
3.
Good morning, Westlake Pharmaceuticals, Mrs. Smith's office. I'm sorry, Mrs. Smith is busy at the moment. Yes, she's in a meeting. No, I can't interrupt her, I'm afraid. Can I take a message? Uh-huh. And who shall I say called? Her mother. OK, no problem. Goodbye.
4.
Yes, hello? Yes, we've got a problem here. I'm starting on the back wall of the house, but the windows are the wrong size. They don't fit. No, it's definitely not my fault. I didn't order the windows. We need to get some more. I don't know. Maybe 2 weeks? It's bad news because the weather is getting worse.
5.
Hello, Maidalies? Yes, we have those jeans in most sizes. Extra large? Just a moment, I'll check. Yes, we do. No, I'm sorry, they aren't in the sale. They're full price. That's £45. We're open until 6 o'clock this evening. Yes. OK, bye.
6.
Good afternoon. I see. And what's the problem with your cat? He's feeling unwell. Is he eating? And how old is he? 5. OK. Well, you'd better bring him to the surgery. Yes, we have appointments this afternoon. In fact, I can see him myself at 4:30. Great. And the name? Sylvester. Is that Mrs. or Ms.? Oh, that's the cat's name. What's yours?
Lesson 9A. Exercises 5 and 6. 1. The musician.
I play keyboards in a band. There are 6 of us, and we play all over the world, at festivals and concerts. It's great to travel with work. You get to see some really interesting places. I can't imagine doing a different job. When I was at primary school, I wanted to be a musician. All my friends were into computer games, but I hated computers. I still hate computers. Fortunately, I never use them. I prefer working with people, and the best thing about my job is that I'm part of a team. The other guys in the band are great. We're good friends, and our boss, the band's manager, is okay too.
2. The hairdresser.
Yes, it's hard work. I'm on my feet all day. And the days are long, too, because a lot of people come to get their hair cut after work. So I have to work long hours, until 9 o'clock in the evening, sometimes later. But I enjoy it. And because I own the salon, I'm my own boss. So I can decide when to take holidays. I don't have to ask anyone. Sometimes the customers are difficult, though, and I have to smile and be really polite. But that's what it's like for people in my job. You have to deal with the public. Some of them are nice, though. You definitely meet some interesting people.
3. The lawyer.
I worked for a big law company for about 10 years, but now I work for a charity that helps homeless people. The work is completely different now. It's a lot more interesting, and I enjoy helping people who really need help. Sometimes I need to work at weekends. It certainly isn't a normal 9-to-5 job, but that's okay. That's good. I had a 9-to-5 job for 10 years, and I got bored with it. Because I work for a charity, I don't earn a lot of money. But, you know, money isn't everything. Although, when I tell people I'm a lawyer, they always think I'm really rich. I'm not rich, but I love my job.
Lesson 9B, Exercise 1.
What are you going to do this summer?
I'm going to work at my uncle's shop.
Is he going to pay you?
Yes, he is. I'm going to earn about £200 a week.
Are you going to save the money or spend it?
I'm going to spend some of it and save the rest.
What are you going to buy?
A new phone and a laptop and some clothes.
You aren't going to save very much then.
Lesson 9B, Exercise 3.
Hi, Zach.
Oh, hi, Amber. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. What are your plans for this weekend?
I'm going to go shopping on Saturday morning. I need to buy some new jeans. Do you want to come?
No, thanks. I hate shopping. Anyway, I'm going to study on Saturday morning. We've got an exam on Monday, remember?
Yes, I know. I'm going to study in the afternoon, and maybe on Sunday too. Hey, why don't we meet up on Sunday and study together?
I can't. I'm really busy. I'm meeting my friend Jack at the sports centre on Sunday morning.
Are you going to go swimming?
No, we're going to play tennis.
What about Sunday afternoon?
I'm going to visit my grandparents. We're going to look at photos from their holiday.
Oh, I just remembered. I'm busy on Sunday afternoon too. I'm going to visit my uncle and aunt. We're going to have a barbecue in their garden.
Sounds good. More fun than looking at holiday photos anyway.
What about Sunday evening? Do you want to study together then?
Yes, OK. Let's meet at my house.
Lesson 9C, Exercise 2. Sienna, the lifeguard.
I'm 17 and I've got a part-time job as a lifeguard at my local outdoor swimming pool. Before I started, I had to get a special lifeguard qualification. The exam for it was difficult, but I learned some useful skills like first aid. Next year, I'm going to go to university, but I'm planning to work as a lifeguard during the holidays. There are lots of swimming pools and beaches here in Australia, so it's easy to find a job, but I don't think of it as a career.
Imogen, the stable hand.
I've got a part-time job at a riding school. They employ me to look after the horses and clean the stables. During the week, I work 2 hours every day after school, and on Saturdays, I work 8 hours. I'd like to work on Sundays too, but I can't work more because I'm only 15. It's UK law. I really love horses, and I want to work with them when I leave school. One day, I'm going to have my own riding school. That's my ambition, anyway.
Blake, the IT consultant.
I have my own computer company here in Florida, USA. For $50, I help people with their computer problems. I usually go to their homes. They're often surprised when they see I'm only 16. Computers are my hobby too, so I enjoy the work. I probably work about 15 hours a week, but sometimes more. I think this job will be my career when I leave school. I'm not going to go to university. Bill Gates didn't finish his degree, and he started the biggest computer company in the world.
Lesson 9C, exercises 5 and 6. Speaker 1.
I don't have a part-time job because I don't think they're a good idea. Not for people my age. I'm 16 and I'm studying for important exams this year. I haven't got time to work as well. A lot of my friends have got jobs and they can't study in the evenings because they fall asleep. They're so tired. And companies that employ teenagers never pay them much money. That's why they employ them. They only pay them £3 an hour or less. Adults ask for a lot more money.
Speaker 2.
I work in a shop every weekend. It's only a few hours and it's fun. I'm learning useful skills. For example, how to deal with the public and how to solve different problems. These skills are going to be useful in the future. So my job helps me to prepare for life after school. I'm also learning to be reliable and responsible. I mean, I can't send text messages or make phone calls all the time. No, I need to be on time for work every Saturday and Sunday. And I need to work hard while I'm there. I think the job teaches me how to behave at work. That's useful for the future.
Speaker 3.
I work a few hours a week, after school and on Saturdays. The job isn't very interesting. I clean offices. But it's good because I get money to spend on clothes and going out with my friends. My mum and dad haven't got much money, so I'm happy I don't have to ask them. That's one of the best things about doing a part-time job. I get my own money. 5 of us do the same cleaning job, and we help each other. We work as a team. That stops it being too boring. And I'm learning a useful skill, how to work with other people in a team.
Lesson 9F, exercise 1.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Yes, this is Harry Jackson. I'd like to speak to George Simpson.
I'm sorry, Mr. Simpson isn't available at the moment. Can I take a message?
Yes. Could you ask him to call me back, please?
Yes, of course. Has he got your number?
No, he hasn't. It's 01993 553 725.
I'll ask him to call you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Lesson 9F, exercises 4 and 5.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Oh, hello. Is it possible to speak to Jeff Hart?
Of course. I'll try him for you.
Thank you.
I'm afraid he's on the phone.
Oh, OK. Can you pass on a message for me?
Yes, certainly. What's the message?
Could you tell him I can't come to the meeting tomorrow?
And the name is?
Adam Bright.
Fine. Would you like him to give you a call?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Can you give me your number, please?
Yes, it's 01167 436 777.
01167 436 777.
That's right.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Oh, hello. Is Jack there, please?
Yes, I think so. Hold on a minute. I'll find him. OK, he's here.
Hello?
Hi, it's Martha. How are you?
Oh, hi, Martha. I'm fine. I'm just trying to finish my homework.
How's it going?
Not very well.
So, you don't fancy going to the park?
Well, I don't know. I really want to finish this work. Can I see how it goes?
Sure. Give me a call later.
Speak later. Bye.
Lesson 9F. Exercise 6. 1.
01197 435 778.
2.
05544 128 966.
3.
01755 888 140.
4.
01629 700 322.
'Get ready for your exam. 5. Listening. Exercise 3.
Speaker 1.
I love studying science at school, and I want to study biology at university. I'm very interested in the sea and everything that lives under the water. When I was 4 or 5, I visited a huge aquarium at the seaside, and I was amazed with the fish I saw. It was an important moment in my life. I never stopped thinking about it. So I want to be a biologist in the future. My dream is to discover something new, a new plant or animal or fish.
Speaker 2.
When I was 6, I wanted to be a fireman like my grandpa. But now, my dream is to be a footballer. I play football all the time. I'd like to be like Leo Messi one day. He's the best. I go to training 5 nights a week. I already play for the local football team and I score a lot of goals. I want to be chosen for one of the top teams in the country and also to play in our national team.
Speaker 3.
There is a tradition in my family that the women become dentists. My parents can't imagine me doing anything else. But I plan to be a vet. I love animals, and I've got quite a lot of them at home. I've got dogs and cats, and I hope to have a horse soon. I already help out at the local vets on Saturdays. It's quite difficult to become a vet, but I can study hard.
Speaker 4.
I want to be a pilot. I really want to fly planes. I think they're wonderful. I can't decide if I want to fly passenger planes, helicopters or fighter jets. But I don't need to decide just yet. When I'm 18, I want flying lessons. They're very expensive, so I'm saving for them now.
Speaker 5.
I just want to be an actress. I love English and drama classes, and I'm in the school show every year. I love singing too. I have singing lessons every week. Besides, most members of my family are actors. My grandpa is an actor, and my uncle and 2 of my cousins. My mum acts in TV programmes as well, so she's not surprised by my decision.
Get ready for your exam. 5. Speaking. Exercise 4. Do you think earning a lot of money is more important than enjoying your work?
Yes, I do.
Really? Why?
Because earning money is the main reason for working. Without money, you can't lead a normal life.
What do you mean?
Well, you need to rent an apartment and you need to pay the bills. These things are very expensive.
So you need to earn a lot?
Of course. I want a nice place to live when I'm older, so I need to earn a lot of money.
But what about enjoyment? Shouldn't work be fun?
Not really. That's why you have hobbies. When you aren't working, you can do things you enjoy. You can join clubs, do sport, go to the cinema.
I see. So work is just to earn money?
Exactly. People should work to earn money. Then they can have fun in their free time when they aren't working.
Get ready for your exam. 5. Speaking. Exercise 12.
Where shall we go? How about going to the coast?
I don't know. Why don't we go to the mountains? We can go walking and climbing.
OK. That sounds good. What about accommodation?
Let's stay in youth hostels.
I haven't got very much money.
Youth hostels are quite cheap, but we can go camping instead, if you like.
OK. Good idea.
Now, how are we going to travel? Perhaps we should go by car.
Travelling by car is quite expensive. I'd rather cycle.
I don't think that's a great idea. It's a bit dangerous when the roads are very busy.
OK. Let's take the car.
We can always hire bikes when we get there, if we want to go cycling for the day.
That sounds perfect.
Unit 10, Lesson 10A, Exercise 2. 1,
Bus,
2,
coach,
3,
helicopter,
4,
motorbike,
5,
scooter,
6,
ship,
7,
boat,
8,
taxi,
9,
train,
10,
car,
11,
underground train,
12,
lorry,
13,
tram,
14,
plane,
15,
van,
16,
bike.
Lesson 10A, Exercise 6. 1,
I live quite near the school, so I usually go by bike. But when it's raining, it's a bit dangerous to cycle, so when it's raining, I walk.
2,
My school is quite far away, about 6 kilometres, so it's difficult to walk or cycle there. But there's a tram stop right outside our block of flats, so I take the tram. My friend takes the tram too, so that's nice.
3,
The school isn't far from my house, but my mum leaves for work at the same time as me, so she usually gives me a lift. But she finishes work late, so I go home on foot.
4,
My school is in the centre of the city. In the morning, I walk to the underground station and take an underground train into the city. Then I have to catch a bus. It takes about 45 minutes in total.
5.
I take the bus to school in the morning. My friends all go on the bus too. After school, I walk to my mum's office. She works near the school, and she gives me a lift home.
Vocabulary Builder 10. Exercise 2. 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 'Lesson 10b. Exercise 2. 1.
The bus has stopped.
2.
The dog has run across the road.
3.
The cyclists have fallen off their bike.
4.
The car has crashed into the bus.
Lesson 10b. Exercise 7. 1.
Can you take me to the station, please?
Yes, of course.
2.
Morning, Harry.
Hi, Jane. You're late.
I know. I missed the tram.
3.
Thanks for the sandwich. It was great. I'm really full now.
You're welcome.
4.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's great. When did you get it?
This morning.
Cool.
5.
Come to the table. Your food's ready. It's getting cold.
6.
Oh no! That's our bus!
And there isn't another bus for an hour.
Lesson 10C, Exercise 2.
Ellis Island. Between 1892 and 1954, over 12 million immigrants arrived in New York. They came from all over the world, on crowded, dirty ships, but most came from Europe. They were often poor, and life was difficult for them in their own countries. The journey from their own countries was long and tiring. People went to America because they wanted to make a new life for themselves. They got off the ship at tiny Ellis Island in New York Bay. First, American officials asked them a lot of questions about their families, their jobs, and the money they had. Very sick people, very old people, and criminals had to return home. The busiest year for Ellis Island was 1907, when over 1 million immigrants arrived. The busiest day was the 17th of April, 1907. From Ellis Island, the new immigrants travelled by boat to New York. The city was full of different races, cultures, and languages. There was an Irish district, a Jewish district, Chinatown, Little Italy, and Harlem, where many ex-slaves lived. The new immigrants usually lived in apartments, with 6 or 7 other families. Life wasn't easy. But the new immigrants worked hard and helped to make America successful. Today, 1/3 of the population, over 100 million Americans, are descendants of the Ellis Island immigrants.
Lesson 10C, Exercise 6. 1.
My great-great-grandparents came to the USA from Poland in 1899. They started a shop in New York. Then they opened more shops in Washington, Boston, and Chicago. I visited Poland twice and seen the village they came from. It was fascinating.
2.
My ancestors were from Scotland. I think they arrived when there weren't many Europeans here, 300 or 400 years ago. I'm not certain. They started a farm, but life was very difficult, and they were always very poor.
3.
My family is from Hong Kong. My grandparents had a restaurant. I know they wanted to come to America, but they couldn't. They didn't have enough money. But I got the chance to study here, and I came to Chicago last September. I'd like to stay here if I can.
4.
My ancestors were from Africa. They arrived here about 250 years ago. They were slaves and they worked on farms in the south of the USA. Life was terrible for them, and they dreamed of returning to their village in Africa. But of course, it wasn't possible.
5.
My great-grandfather came here from Ireland in 1924. He always wanted to visit Ireland again, but he never did. Nowadays, lots of Irish Americans travel to Ireland to see where their ancestors come from. I'd love to do that one day.
Lesson 10D. Exercise 2.
Are you going to take trainers?
Yes, I've already packed them.
Where are your shirts? Have you ironed them yet?
No, I haven't. I'll do them in a minute. We haven't written the luggage labels yet. Can you do that?
Sure. I need to find the tickets and passports too.
I've already put them in my hand luggage.
OK. Can you close that suitcase?
Oh no, I can't. We've packed too many things in it.
Grammar Builder 10. Exercise 7.
Hi, Karen. Are you having a good time in New York?
Yes, we arrived 2 days ago. We've met our friend Sam and he's shown us some of the sights.
Have you climbed the Empire State Building?
Yes, we have. We went up on Saturday. The views from the top were fantastic.
Have you visited the Rockefeller Center?
No, we haven't. We're going there tomorrow. But we've seen the paintings in the Metropolitan Museum. They were fantastic.
Have you taken a boat trip on the Hudson River?
Yes, we have. We went last night. It was really romantic.
Have you walked up Fifth Avenue?
No, we haven't. We want to walk up Fifth Avenue, but we haven't had time.
What's the food like? Have you eaten in any nice restaurants?
Yes, we've had a meal in Chinatown. It was delicious. We're coming home next Saturday. I'll tell you all about it then.
Lesson 10F. Exercise 2.
Next, please.
Hello. I'd like a ticket to Bristol, please.
Single or return?
Return, please.
Are you coming back today?
Yes. Can I take my bike on the train?
Yes, you can. That's £15, please.
Which platform is it?
Number 4. The next train is at 13:45.
Is it a direct train?
No, you have to change at Swindon.
Lesson 10F. Exercise 3. 1.
The next train for London leaves at 17:31.
2.
The next train for Oxford leaves at 21:45.
3.
The next train for Liverpool leaves at 06:45.
4.
The next train for Manchester leaves at 20:20.
5.
The next train for London leaves at 1400 hours.
6.
The next train for Glasgow leaves at 18:51.
7.
The next train for Oxford leaves at 22:17.
8.
The next train for Liverpool leaves at 13:35.
Lesson 10F. Exercise 7. 1.
Can I help you?
Yes, can I have a return ticket to Oxford, please?
When are you coming back?
Next Saturday.
Have you got a rail card?
No, I haven't.
That's £38.50, then, please.
Here you are. Which platform does it leave from?
Platform 5.
When's the next train?
At 14:55.
Do I have to change?
No, it's a direct train.
2.
Next, please.
Is there a train for Glasgow at about 10 o'clock on Monday morning?
Yes, there's a direct train at 9:37.
OK. How much is a return ticket with a rail card?
Are you coming back on the same day?
Yes.
It's £22.50 with a rail card. Would you like a ticket?
No thanks. I'll get one on Monday. Which platform does it leave from?
Platform 16.
Can I take my dog on the train?
Yes, you can. That's no problem.
Lesson 10F. Exercise 8. 1.
Can I have a return ticket to Oxford, please?
2. When are you coming back?
3.
Which platform does it leave from?
4.
How much is a return ticket with a rail card?
5.
Are you coming back on the same day?
6.
Can I take my dog on the train?
Skills Roundup 1 to 10. Scene 1.
Oh, hello. Can I speak to Maggie Harrison, please?
Can I ask what you're calling about?
Yes, I saw a job advert online.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm sorry, but Mrs. Harrison isn't here at the moment. Can I take a message?
Yes, please. Can you say that Anna Porucznik called from Poland about the job? I'll phone again tomorrow.
Yes, of course. Thanks for calling.
Scene 2.
So, tell me, Anna, why are you interested in working at Golden Hills?
Well, I enjoy dealing with the public.
Good. But some people are difficult. How do you deal with them?
Well, you have to be polite all the time. The customer is always right.
Yes, that's right. So, what about sports? We play a lot of different sports here.
Well, I like swimming, but I'm not a big sports fan.
OK, that isn't a problem. We need sports organisers, but we also need people to work in reception. What languages do you speak?
I speak Polish, of course, and English too.
Yes, your English is excellent.
Scene 3.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Anna Porucznik, please?
Yes, speaking.
This is Maggie Harrison from Golden Hills Holiday Camp. You had a phone interview with me yesterday.
Yes, that's right.
Well, I've got good news for you. You've got the job.
That's fantastic. I'm so excited.
Good. When can you start?
I just need a week or two to organize my flight.
Fine. Of course, you don't have to find a flat. You'll live in the holiday camp. We've got caravans for staff.
Fantastic.
Now, because you're in the EU, you don't need a work permit.
Scene 4.
Hey, Libby, guess what?
I don't know.
I've got a job in the UK.
Oh, that's great. When do you start?
In 2 weeks. I'm trying to find a flight.
And where is the job?
It's in Yorkshire. Is that near South London?
No, it isn't. It's about 300 kilometres.
Oh, that's a shame. But there are trains, I guess.